Oriel Sky never expected one simple act would change everything. The 23-year-old waitress barely scraped by each month. Her kindness toward strangers always came naturally, despite hardship. The busy intersection buzzed with morning rush hour traffic. Cars honked impatiently while pedestrians hurried past without looking. Most people ignored the elderly man struggling alone. Thaddeus Crane stood frozen at the crosswalk corner today. The 66-year-old farmer felt overwhelmed by the chaos. His walking stick trembled slightly in his weathered hands. Oriel's heart ached as memories flooded back. Her father, Officer Michael Sky, had died in the line of duty when she was only 20 years old. He had always taught her to help those in need. Dad always said protecting others is our highest calling, she whispered to herself, clutching the police badge hidden in her pocket. It was all she had left of him. 2 years after her father's death, her mother succumbed to depression, leaving Oriel completely alone. Yet her father's dream lived on in her heart, to become a police officer who protects the innocent. "Sir, would you like some help crossing the street?" Oriel approached Thaddeus with genuine concern. Her voice carried the same strength her father once possessed. "That would mean the world to me, dear child." His eyes glistened with unexpected emotion. "These old legs do not move like they used to." Oriel gently took his arm, matching his careful pace. "Take your time, sir. My father taught me there is always time for kindness." As they reached safety, Thaddeus studied her face with curiosity. "You speak of your father with such reverence, child. Tell me about him." "He was a police officer who believed in justice," Oriel replied softly, her voice breaking slightly. "He died protecting others when I was only 20 years old. I dream of following his footsteps someday." "And what stops you from pursuing that dream now?" Thaddeus asked, sensing the pain behind her brave facade. "Money, sir. I work double shifts at Miller's Diner just to survive. Police Academy costs more than I could ever afford." A black SUV suddenly pulled up beside them. A tall, serious man stepped out, his expression tight with worry and immediate suspicion. "Dad, there you are. I have been searching everywhere for you." Evander rushed to his father's side. At 36, he had learned to trust few people. "Thaddeus, this angel helped me cross safely," he explained with genuine gratitude. "Without her courage, I might still be trapped there." Evander's skeptical gaze softened as he observed Oriel's sincere demeanor. "Thank you for helping him. Not many people would have stopped." "My father taught me that helping others is never optional. It is simply the right thing to do." The conviction in her voice struck Evander deeply. He recognized the same determination he once carried before tragedy hardened his heart. "What is your name, dear?" Thaddeus asked, already forming plans in his generous mind. "Oriel Sky, sir. I work at Miller's Diner downtown." Evander's expression shifted. The name Sky was legendary in their town. Officer Michael Sky had saved countless lives before his heroic sacrifice. "Your father was Officer Sky," he said quietly, understanding flooding his features. "He saved my wife during a bank robbery years ago." Tears filled Oriel's eyes. He would be honored to know his sacrifice meant something lasting. "Young lady," Thaddeus said solemnly, "heroes deserve the chance to create more heroes. Your father's legacy should continue through you." 3 weeks later, Oriel received an anonymous scholarship covering her entire police academy tuition. The note simply read, "For Officer Sky's daughter, may justice live on." During her 2 years of intensive training, Oriel excelled in every subject while still working nights at the diner. Her instructors marveled at her dedication and natural leadership abilities. "You have your father's instincts," her captain often remarked. "He would be incredibly proud of the officer you have become." Upon graduation, Oriel became the youngest officer to receive the Outstanding Service Award. She wore her father's badge number with tremendous pride and honor. Months later, legal troubles threatened to destroy the Crane family farm. Corrupt developers attempted to seize their land through fraudulent documentation and intimidation tactics. "Miss Oriel," Thaddeus called desperately, They are trying to steal everything my family built over generations. I do not know where else to turn. Sir, you gave me the chance to honor my father's memory. Now let me protect what matters to you. Using her investigative training and legal knowledge, Oriel uncovered the conspiracy. She worked tirelessly, gathering evidence and building an unshakable case against the fraudsters. How can we ever repay your dedication? Evander asked as they celebrated victory in court. His admiration for her had grown into something deeper. You have already did, Oriel smiled warmly. You believed in me when I needed it most. That gift is beyond any price. Over the following months, Evander found himself drawn to Oriel's strength, integrity, and unwavering moral compass. She reminded him that love could exist alongside loss. Oriel, you have awakened something in me I thought was buried forever, Evander confessed one evening under the stars. Would you consider sharing your life with someone who promises to support your dreams? Oriel, you have shown me that family is not just blood, Oriel replied, tears of joy streaming down her face. Yes, I will marry you. 5 years later, Officer Oriel Crane had become one of the state's most respected law enforcement professionals. She established the Michael Sky Foundation, providing support for orphan children and families in crisis. Dad, I kept your promise, she whispered at his graveside, wearing her uniform with pride. Your legacy of protection and service continues through every life we save. Thaddeus, now in his 70s, watched from his porch as Oriel and Evander played with their young daughter. His heart swelled with contentment and deep satisfaction. You know, Sarah, he spoke to his late wife's photograph, that girl who helped me cross the street has become the light this whole town needed. Sometimes angels come disguised as police officers. The simple act of helping an elderly man cross a busy street had transformed into a beautiful tapestry of love, service, and hope, proving that kindness always finds its way home.